BTS News Today, June 13th, 2025 will be recorded as an extraordinary moment in the history of BTS's Jimin journey. While the public was still shocked by the news of his suspension, just 48 hours after the decision was announced, Jimin was back in full force. Not only did he return, he even immediately began preparations for a global tour that was touted as one of the biggest projects in his solo career. This unexpected decision triggered a wave of emotions from various parties: the amazed army, the media full of questions, and the entertainment world that was again shaken by the charm of one of the best performers of his generation. The news of Jimin's return did not come from a grandiose press conference or a long post defending himself. Instead, this information comes across as subtle but stinging, from a source in the South Korean music industry who confirmed that the idol has resumed rehearsals for his international tour project. Right on June 13, 2025, Jimin was already in a rehearsal studio in the Gangnam area. In black training pants and a gray hoodie, he appeared to step calmly towards the training building, smiling into the cameras of reporters who had been waiting since morning. No words, no comments. Just a smile, and yet it was enough to make the hearts of millions of fans beat again. Stepping back to a few days earlier, Jimin had become the center of attention due to a sudden decision that came as a surprise. He was suspended from official activities for a short time by the agency. The details are still shrouded in mystery, but the issue circulated that there were internal tensions that made Jimin's promotional schedule and public activities temporarily suspended. Although the news was quite shocking, the army still showed solidarity and support without stopping. The hashtags #WeLoveYouJimin, #AlwaysWithJimin, and #JusticeForJimin became global trending topics just hours after the announcement was released. However, what happened afterwards was more shocking than the news of the suspension itself. Instead of taking long breaks or taking time to clear his head, Jimin shows that he is a true artist, that the stage and music are his breath. In the space of just 2 days, he returned to the world that loved him and that he loved. He showed that his spirit never dies. The global tour project will reportedly cover more than 20 countries, starting from Seoul, then traveling through Tokyo, Bangkok, Jakarta, London, Paris, Berlin, to New York, Los Angeles, and Sao Paulo. This tour is predicted not only as an ordinary concert event, but also an emotional and artistic journey of Jimin as a solo artist. The concept raised will be very personal, with a big theme of resonance, which symbolizes the vibration of the soul, recognition, and awakening. Top choreographers, international producers, and creative teams from several global production houses are rumored to have been deployed to create grandiose visual and musical performances. Sources close to the tour said that preparations for the tour had been planned since the beginning of the year, but were delayed due to internal dynamics. Now, with Jimin's return to the training stage, all relevant parties immediately moved at full speed. Meanwhile, the public reaction was mixed. Many questioned the reason the agency dropped the suspension if the star finally returned straight away. However, most fans are more focused on the fact that Jimin is back and doing well. Comments on social media were full of hope and prayers. "We don't need an explanation. We just want Jimin to be happy and do what he loves," wrote an army from Mexico. "It proves that he is stronger than we imagined. He's not just coming back, he's coming back to rule the world," another commented from France. Even South Korean celebrities have spoken out. Several fellow idols who knew Jimin for a long time uploaded old photos with him as a form of support. One of the most touching is the upload from Taeyong, a friend of one group who is now undergoing military service. He posted a photo of Jimin laughing with the caption, "Always believed in you. The world will see you shine again." The post was immediately inundated with over 2 million likes and thousands of comments from moved fans. Jimin's return also brought a wave of optimism in South Korea's under-pressure entertainment industry. In recent years, K-pop artists have become increasingly open to mental challenges, public pressure, and tight work schedules. Jimin, known as a sensitive but hard-working figure, became a symbol of hope and endurance. Many cultural analysts said his decision to return so soon showed not only his personal resilience, but also his deep love for the fans. The agency itself, to date, has not released an official statement regarding the reasons for the suspension or the reasons for Jimin's sudden return. However, the internal party said that there were no legal or technical obstacles in continuing the global tour project. Some sources also say that Jimin has shown great professionalism during the preparation, even taking the initiative in the concept and staging of the concert. Interestingly, in one of the leaked preparation agendas, Jimin reportedly chose several new songs that have never been released publicly. These songs are said to be the emotional core of the concert, containing personal stories, pain, and triumph. One of the leaked titles is Second Flame, which the production team says was inspired by Jimin's journey through the storms of life and finding a new passion in himself. Jimin is also rumored to be holding several international artists as surprise guests in certain concerts. Rumor has it names like Khalid, her, and even Adele appears as a possible collaborator. If this is true, then this tour will go down in history not only for Jimin, but also for K-pop as a whole. What also stunned the public was the busy but very strategic tour schedule. Beginning in late July 2025 in Seoul with 3 consecutive nights of performances at Korea's largest stadium, the tour will continue to Southeast Asia, Europe, North America, and close in Australia. Pre-sale tickets have not even been released yet, but ARMY enthusiasm has already reached its highest point. Ticket booking sites have experienced a surge in traffic since the news of Jimin's preparation spread. Many fans are preparing to travel between countries in order to watch the star's performance live. In a video shot accidentally by a fan, Jimin is seen practicing choreography in a large studio. Even though it only lasted 12 seconds, the video instantly went viral. Strong movements, soulful expressions, and dedication that are clearly visible from his sweaty body are clear proof that Jimin is not messing around in this comeback. He's like a phoenix rising from the ashes, wrote one Brazilian Twitter user. Jimin's decision to return also opened up a wide discussion regarding the relationship between the artist and the agency. Many speculate that pressure from the public and strong support from fans made the agency reconsider its decision. However, there are also those who say that from the very beginning, the suspension was only administrative and not a serious punishment. Whatever the real reason, one thing is certain: Jimin's return is a huge victory, both for himself and the ARMY. The world is now waiting for second by second the start of Jimin's global tour. The fans are looking forward to the opportunity to sing a song with him, see his performance live, and give the love that they continue to keep. Behind all the chaos that had ever happened, behind the whispers that tried to bring him down, Jimin stood tall with a microphone in his hand and the stage in front of him. And when the lights come on, the world will fall in love with him again, as it always does. Now, Jimin's every step towards the stage feels like poetry. Every movement, like a dance that heals wounds. Every note she sings is a reminder that even after the darkest storm, there will always be light. In the 48 hours that separated him from the suspension to his return to the music scene, Jimin proved that a true artist never really stops because his soul is always singing. And in that song, the ARMY sang along with him.